What up? What up with it? Michelle, Rob Moses, Johnny Sullivan. What up? What up? What up? I was watching this NBA Finals. Wemby should never be compared to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Wilt Chamberlain, David Robinson. None of them dudes ever again until he proved he can win a finals. That boy choked. What up, Jovan? What up, Rob Moses? What up, Ma? What's going on? Keith Claus, what up? Oh, wait. You took mine. I took your what? Happy birthday, Rob Moses. Okay, we got a Clipper fan that has a love for the New York Knicks in the building, babyface. Jay Ship, what up? Blue Devil, what up? What's the deal, though, everybody? What's the deal? My homie Steve-O passed the other day. Steve-O was living in Jamaica. OG homie, born in 1959. He passed, and, you know, he was a real solid dude, man. So, once again, as we get older, it is kind of important to stay on top of your health. And I think Steve-O might have lived with no regrets, you know that? But uh, solid individual, touched a lot of people's hearts, showed a lot of people throughout the California penal system how to stand strong and be a real man. He got out, had his own farm. I guess his parents gave him a farm or something in Jamaica, had a big old giant house with a guest room, animals, and all that stuff. He was living good, but he did want to come back to the United States, but he had got a wife out there. He was happy. Uh, so I feel kind of bad for the homie. Boss Claus, what's the deal, homie? I see a lot going on YouTube again today. It just get worse and worse, don't it? I see people still want seats at the table. They still chasing them seats at the table. It's not a good look, man. At some point, you guys got to learn from other people's mistakes. My sincere condolences. Good looking out, man. Good looking out. Man, it's crazy. Sending my condolences. It's all good, man. It's all good. He had did a life sentence in California, and when he was getting out, they extradited him, sent him back to Jamaica, where he was born, but he was raised over here all his life. Forget the table. It's built for them. You say it's built for them? All right. Let me turn this fan on. It's getting hot up in here. You say it's built for them, huh? Man, that table shouldn't be built for nobody of color, man. Why don't he go on and let the brown dudes up in there or something, man? Get some Asians up in there, man. You know. See how things go in. Will things get better or stay the same? 6 time 10 lawyer, what's up with it, homie? I should be seeing you pretty soon, man. What's the deal though, homie? What's the deal? I have two homies grew up with that got sent back to the country that they was born in. Hey Kev, there's a little slip rock or a baby slip rock. Yeah, both. Both. Absolutely. When you get to it, the rules get changed. Reggie Owens, what up with it? You know what it look like now? This is just my opinion only. Seem like a lot of people, seems like to me, a lot of people are trying to jump in those beefs and take sides because they either want to get close to a certain individual or another. And that just seems crazy to me. Like, I guess nowadays you just can't mind your own business. You have to get in somebody else's business to stay relevant. I guess that's what's going on. People didn't have these opinions 2 years ago. Yeah, Reggie, what's up with it, man? And then I want to apologize to all the Keyways in Compton if anybody felt offended. If anybody was offended or didn't like my jokes was weak, I apologize. You know, the horse jokes, the fake meat. The bottom line is the dudes from the West Coast want to get down against the dudes from the South on the grill. On the grill, man. Bring your best recipes, your best ingredients, your best side dishes, your secret barbecue sauces, and whatever other sauces you may have. And be ready because it's going down next meet and greet. Reggie, I'm not even watching. Why? Afraid that Wemby would have threw your shit if you played when he played? Let's see. The homie said their meat is coming from Stater Brothers, wholesale meat. All right, all right. So that's where the meat's coming from, y'all. Oh man, it's Kale Macadocious. What up, Suge? What up, Nikki Lee? Michelle, what up with it? Greetings to all in the chat. Big Dev, what up, homie? I know you can't wait for football season, man. Hey, y'all, what it do? What it do, man? What's the weather? What's the weather like out there in Venice, man? Looking energetic and youthful. I don't know about all that, man. You know, you always put a 10 on a 2, man. The only thing I've been doing different is taking antibiotics and pain pills. Only thing I've been doing different, my brother. The Goob Show, Goob, Eddie Boy, Antonio Anthony. What it do, man? What it do? Next up 2-0. Wemby choked, man. I gotta blame Wemby more than I could give the Knicks their props, man. Wemby choked. Ooh, he choked. He should never be compared to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, man. They better compare that fool to Patrick Ewing or somebody. Compare him to Patrick Ewing or Kwame Brown or somebody. Oh man. Y'all been checking out Goob's UFOs, man, flying saucers and shit like that. I mean, you can take it how you want, man. Take it how you want. You know Wemby choked, man. That don't take away from the Knicks' victory, 2 victories on the road. Just Wemby choked. Wemby choked, man. I mean, if you feel good about winning and don't think Wemby choked, then all right. But the bottom line is the fool choked. You get a rebound with 9 seconds left in a tie ball game. You got one timeout left. I don't have to say the rest. The rest is pretty damn obvious. How is that hating, man? You can't. How's that hating? The Knicks played a good game. They won 2 on the road, but Wemby threw the game away. Ain't no way the Spurs was supposed to get back to the free throw line. The worst case scenario, overtime. You can't tell me that game wasn't supposed to be either won or go into overtime. You're not supposed to throw the ball away. Well, I've been saying New York was the hottest team in basketball, winning by double digits every night. Also, if you go to Capping with Cab Mac, I said the Knicks +6 was the play tonight. But yeah, Lakers are trash. I mean, I'm not in denial like you guys. You guys, man, you guys got blindfolds on and shit. Yeah, the Lakers are trash. I want Reeves out of there. I want Bronny out of there. I want LeBron out of there. Tell me something I don't agree with. Yeah, the Lakers are trash, just like the Clippers. No, we ain't as bad as the Clippers. Ain't nobody as bad as the Clippers. They the worst franchise in all of the NBA, in NBA history. Goob should come on and give his top five. What? His top five? What movies? Science fiction movies? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was all-time points, but also fouling because he was very physical and aggressive. It's hard to compare modern day guy. I mean, we can make excuses if you want to. Shit, Cat Williams had better games than him. All right. So, are we willing to say Cat Williams is the best center in the league right now? I mean, is that safe to say that? Is it safe to say Wemby is not better than Carl Anthony Towns? I mean, how you want to spin it? We ain't finna give no excuses about how basketball used to be played. Man, please, please. Don't make no excuses for him. If you're gonna make an excuse for him, say the man's only 22 years old. He got this is a good experience for him, and he'll be good later on. Friday night with Big Kev. Much love from where? Michigan? I'm just saying, man, I'm not buying that shit. I'm not buying that one, Suge, man. Don't give that boy no breaks. He'll never get better. He's trash. Much love from Michigan. Knicks, I'll take Cat. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Oh my goodness, man. I guess a couple of y'all was right. It just may be a sweep, man. I did not see a sweep coming at all. It ain't over yet, but I didn't see a sweep coming. Hell no. Man, they finna dog the Spurs in New York, man. And now that they know Wemby's soft as hell in a choke, man, they finna push that fool around, man. They finna bully ball that fool, man. He didn't want to get rebounds tonight. That fool was getting out the way for them rebounds. He was letting his little teammates grab the ball. Dallas, Texas, tapping in. Kev, you got the best channel, homie. I don't know about all that, but thanks for the comment, though. Thanks for the comment, man. It'd be nice to get the channel back to being the best channel. Would be nice, but I'm all right where we at right now, though. If we could just start getting 100 people every night again, I'm cool with that. I done lowered my standards from 1,000 to 100 a night. San Antonio will get 2 games just to mess up Vegas betting. Who knows, man? Who knows? The NBA had pushed centers to be soft in this generation, shooting threes. It's all right when he's making them, though. He scored 42 points recently. I mean, nobody was saying anything about that. He had like 18 rebounds and 42 points. Nobody had a problem with that. Wilt, Kareem, Shaq in the paint. You know, you got one of the best channels, Cab Max. Stop, please name. I don't know, man. I don't know about all that, man. But we got a channel. I guess that's what's most important is we got a channel. I want to see somebody do this. I wanted to see a Nick grab their throat and let Wemby know he choked. They went deep. Someone lost a lot of money on the game. They mad. Is that right? They went to sleep. I mean, they normally do. Reggie Miller and all these dudes, Jalen Brunson, they usually be like, you choked. I think the Knicks were so scared they blew that lead in the fourth quarter. They look like they seen ghosts, man. They got that present from Wemby, throwing the ball to Vassell with his back turned. Oh, that was the best present they had all year. Kev, you had all the originals on your channel. Definitely the best. I didn't have them all, but I feel you. We had a lot of original. We had a lot of older dudes. That's good, man. That's pretty good. I mean, the way YouTube is going now, right now, like right this second, I can see why y'all say that, but everybody approaches YouTube differently. Everybody does their thing in their own way. Salute from the Bay Area. Yeah, good looking out, man. Let's get up to 100. Let's get up to 100. Cartoon would be happy right now. What is that? What is that? Oh. Somebody just sent me a parlay ticket and said everything covered but the Spurs. Spurs -6.5 or -6 after they just lost by 10. Come on, man. Come on now. But y'all notice they played Harper this time. I told y'all, man. See, a smart coach would know he fucked up in game one. Like, there's no way Harper shouldn't have been in game one. So they learned and left him in their game two. The problem with game two is some of those other dudes didn't help. Nick's gonna act a fool at home. Trump gonna be there. They're gonna act a fool in front of Trump. So Trump can go back to the White House and talk shit. Man, Knicks fans gonna go crazy. Madison Square Garden gonna be off the chain. Coach last year if they lose. If you must be throwing up Inglewood family, because I know you ain't just saying if. What? Nigga, ain't no way Spurs gonna come back and win this shit. Ain't no way, man. Ain't no fucking way. I've been wrong before. I could be wrong again. It's all good. Trump already orange. Boy. Should Kareem wanted to be best. Kareem wanted to beat up Larry Bird. What's happening, Kev? Much love from Pasadena. Been watching you 4 years, bro. Good to see you still on, bro. Absolutely. Some people come and go. Some people come and go, man. It's just a fad or they just trying something. Others are here for the long haul, man. Try to teach y'all something or try to, just dialogue with y'all. You're the historian of this era, Kev, and what you've documented so far is going to help the next era. Help them what? Tell the truth or help them to understand the history a little better. You've been watching me for years. All right. You've been watching for years. I guess that's better than 4 years. So I've been checking out the older interviews and the Instagram page. Can't believe how much of a gold mine. Time fly too, don't it? Time fly, man. A lot of people just getting hip to the Instagram. That's why the subscribers are going up on Instagram. And I've been around a while, so shame on them. Since 2016, I think that's when I started in 2016. 2017, 2016 Blue Channel. I think 2017 the Black Channel. Something like that. I and my cousin go on there all the time. I have to translate some of the stuff, but the family enjoys it. Why? What language they speak, man? They speak in Egyptian? Yep, somewhere around there. Yep, somewhere around there. That Big Miz video on 9-0 history was good. Black Warrior Spirit, yeah. We got I mean, can't deny we got some good interviews now. That I won't deny. My boy Oak Tree put me up on your umbrella in 2018. All right, that's what's up. Oh, we're speaking Arabic. All right. You should come on and speak Arabic to us, man. It sound like y'all be singing this shit. Oh, yeah, yeah. Do y'all write like Chinese and Japanese and Koreans? No, y'all, I know what Arabic writing look like. Sure, what do they claim over there? Like, like, do they claim to be black, white, yellow, red? What do they claim to be over there, sure? Big Miz got a gang in history, homie. He got a gang in history, homie. He just gotta have the right questions asked. You know. Miz got lots of history though, man. I know one thing though. Miz keep before I say it, let me make sure. You can tell Miz used to push those weights heavy. Once you do that for a while, you never lose all the size. You retain some of it. Yeah, Miz used to go hard on the weight pile. Mm. Yeah, I'll hold on to what I was gonna say. Kev, you ever been to Dockweiler Beach? Dockweiler Beach by LAX? Come on, man. Grew up in that beach. Had beach parties at that beach, family outings, homeboy outings, lowrider outings. Yeah, absolutely, of course. Man, yeah, Miz used to go hard on the waist though. He used to wear this thermal all the time, so you didn't see his yokes, but he'd be busting through the thermal, do rag on his head, and he go do his back arms and shit. He go do his routine, and yeah, Miz was a regular on the weight pile. He didn't care if he went by himself or he had somebody go with him. He was gonna be there. Shit. What's the deal though? Y'all usually have a bunch of questions or conversations. Ain't nobody talking about nothing tonight in the comment section. That's the most black beach in Southern California, maybe except for Venice Beach. Venice Beach. I mean, you got a point. Dockweiler in Venice. Yeah, you got a point. Kev, how tall is Miz? And what is his size in comparison to, say, Cartoon? Cartoon's bigger and taller. Cartoon arms is like my thighs, man. All this up here, like he got shoulder pads on and shit. And Cartoon's tall. He not a little itty bitty dude. Miz might be 5'11", maybe. Karen Bass battled for her LA mayor's seat. Absolutely. Because half the black people out there don't want her there. Half the white people don't want her there. But then the other half do. Like how half the country didn't want Trump there, but the other half did. Battle indeed. Well, you know, they already setting the stage to say it was fixed if she win or lose. All these votes that haven't been counted. Old girl in the back catching up to the white guy. What's her name? Pratt? Something like that. She came out of nowhere. They was counting her out. And then they was like, wait, hold up. She might come in second. World champion New York Knicks. We'll be hearing about this for at least a decade. For the people listening from other places, give us a story from that beach. I'll give you a lightweight story. It ain't got no real meaning to it. It's just going to show you the landscape and how dangerous LA could be. And I don't even remember the year. I was just telling this story to one of my partners, but I could kind of narrow down the year. It would be probably, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, maybe more. Maybe more. But we went up, the homies was at Dockweiler, and they was having something, somebody's birthday or some barbecue. They was doing something at Dockweiler Beach. So me and a couple homies hear about it. I mean, we hear that the homies is up there. I had no intention on going. I'll jump in the car, take a couple homies with me. We roll up there. Drive in, no problem. Bunch of dudes here, bunch of dudes here. We drive through, boom, pull up to where everybody's at. They all the homies and homegirls. They all just talking. You could tell something's wrong. So I'm like, what's wrong? The blood niggas is tripping. Where? All them niggas over there. Damn, I thought them was the homies. We roll right past them, right through them. They ain't say shit to us. So then, that was in the parking lot. But now on the sand, right next to the homies, but walking distance in between, some more bloods. So the only way out, what up, Southside? Only way out, you gotta go past the Bloods to get out. And it got chaotic. It got chaotic. A lot of people panicked. A lot of people running to get their burners. A lot of people yelling and screaming. Wasn't no fighting though. Just a bunch of yelling and threatening. A little bit of dissing, I guess. And two of the homies and myself decided to walk over there and have a conversation with them. Man, them dudes was jungles, families, brims. We was like, damn. So that show you how that beach is and how it could go down, man. You know, it's hard to coexist with Bloods and Crips at certain places, certain times of the year. And the beach is one of them. Dockweiler would be one of them. Because nobody has a stronghold on that. That's nobody's hood right there. And it's pretty open space and it's a lot of space. And like somebody said, it's almost considered like a black beach. So it's going to always be space for the Negroes to come. Big parking lot. And you could get caught up right there any moment, any day, any occasion. Southside, what up with it, homeboy? Compton Rob. Oh shit, he gave you a new name. That's OG Compton Rob right there, man. Where's Compton Cash? Where's James Cash at, man? I seen him on Bam's channel. I was gonna unban the fool over here, but his screen name don't register. So I couldn't unban him. What up with it, baby E? Good to see you up in here tonight, man. You ain't going out on this Friday night, man. A lovely Friday night. You ain't got nowhere to go. Snooty Fox clothes, Comfort Inn clothes. Magic Carpet still open. Anybody not from LA, Dockweiler at the beach in the Nate Dogg video. This is where we want. This is where we want to be. I gotta go to the sports channel, man. I gotta air Wemby out, man. I know ain't nobody gonna agree, but it's all right. Nah, I'm going far as my gas past half. Yeah, you said that yesterday, didn't you? And I'm sorry I didn't make it back on yesterday, man. After I took them pills and shit and I ate, I was dead to the world, man. I woke up after 10 o'clock, stayed up for a little while, played on Instagram, went back to sleep. Didn't wake up till about 11 a.m. today, man. Dodgers and Angels, rocking the pitching. All right, all right. Yeah, I feel you on that gas tank thing, though, man. That gas is high, bro. I was just talking to my sister. She was telling me about these southern states she just drove through. And she said the prices are going down. And the further she was going, I believe east or is that north, the prices was getting lower and lower. I was like, damn, well, they ain't getting lower here. So stay your ass wherever the hell you at, Midwest, down south, because the prices is not that low here. She started talking about like some 423, 429. Then she was like 399, 379, 349. Not around here. Not around here. In Colorado too. All right. Well, not around here. And the gas seemed like water now. Earlier this year, the gas was pretty decent, man. A little bit of gas lasted a while. It seemed like water now, man. That shit, man, what? Can't go nowhere without having to put more gas back in there. Dropped 40 cent here. All right. It dropped 40 cent. All right. I'm about to get me an e-bike. They got all kinds of scooters and mopeds now, man. I've heard the name Lunatic Frank in interviews and in Monster's book. He from 60, and as he released, yeah, somebody just made a video about Lunatic Frank, man. They kind of dog Lunatic Frank out, man. But yeah, Lunatic Frank got out and went back. You know, after you do all that time, you do a life sentence. It's kind of frivolous to go back, man. You got to enjoy your freedom and enjoy the world, man. That prison ain't no place to be after you done already gave them 25, 30 years. You know what I mean? See, Cute's doing his best to keep functioning like he never even left. Cali Bay prices out of control. At least 650 per gallon. See what I'm saying? 650 a gallon. Damn, that's crazy. They added more ethanol in the gas due to the war. Yeah, they milking us. You got high gas prices and it's mixed down. They cold for that, man. They so cold. But yet our energy bill is high. Food prices are high. They cold, man. Imagine what they putting in our food. I said it will go five, just not the Knicks. it might not even go five, bro. I'm the same one was yelling it's going 6 or 7. It might not even go five, man. For one, our governor has the highest gas tax for our government came with the clean green air scam that boosted our gas up. Got to get rid of these scammers in office. Don't care who you like. Facts. Well, I'm glad you finished it like that. I could get with that. I can wholeheartedly, absolutely, positively agree with that. It don't matter who. Get them all up out of here. They scamming like a motherfucker. They be scamming for your vote. They get your vote. They forget all about you till it's time to vote again, man. They don't give a damn what you talking about, what you think, or what you want. Shit. That's why they ass get up in Congress and don't want to retire, man. Does Keefe D have a chance to beat the Tupac murder trial? I don't know, man. I haven't been following that trial, man. I really don't know, man. Might as well be the mob charging us 650 a gallon and gas tax bumping up too, with no shame in their game. Nah, ain't no shame because they got y'all yelling, vote red, vote blue. Frisco about to raise the average bedroom apartment to 4,000 a month because of tech and AI movement. It's getting crazy out here. You know, the funny thing, man, like you starting to see congresswomen talk about, the average person can't live off 170,000 a year. I mean, do they even know what the average person is anymore? If you translate that, they're trying to tell you you're not finna make it in America without making that kind of money. That's basically what they're saying. Freddie Freeman walk-off home run, 1-0. That's lovely. That's great, man. I remember gas was 77 cents in 1987. Shit, I remember a honey bun was 29 cents. 29-cent honey buns, nigga. Taco Bell, man. 29 cents a taco, nigga. Yeah, the things we remember are no longer. I hear they charging for Ketos for leased apartments, penny candy. Man, it's hard to believe a penny candy ever existed, man. Remember them penny bubble gums? I've lived in California my entire life. Anybody can make it here. You are probably Republican and don't know it. You probably Republican and don't know it. I mean, who knows? But he's actually talking about up north and the Congress people are basically saying that, food, gas, energy, those prices are too high, rent, and stuff like that, and things like that. Remember when we was coming up, air and water was free. Y'all remember that? Go to the gas station, you get all the water you needed to put in your radiator instead of radiator fluid. Use all the air you wanted, blow up all your tires, your homies' tires, your mama's tires, all for free. Y'all remember that shit? Somebody came up with a bright idea. Let's charge them for air. Let's charge them for air, man. Fill it up with ethyl. Man, I got like 2 Instagram posts that's gonna be up probably tomorrow about when we was growing up as kids. Remember we used to get them styrofoam airplanes for what? A couple of pennies, 10 cent, 20 cent, something like that. Now a kid got to get an iPhone or Android, man. Ain't no more 20 something cent for no toy, man. Shit. You better pull out them dollar bills, them hundreds. My last bachelor crib off Brea and Centinela was 1100 now. It's 2800. 1 bedroom, stay in the desert. Damn. Help damn near Mondo nowadays. Yeah, man. Help is damn near Mando nowadays. Any help you could get nowadays helps. Any help you can get really helps. I was watching that fool, Damon Darling, the guy that gives away money, and he went to a tire shop, and this lady needed a tire. And, he went, played a little game, like, hey, woo, talked to her, and he broke her off $300. And she almost came to tears, like, oh, man, this is like, man, $300? Hell yeah, that 300 helped her. She got a tire and $2 more to do whatever she needed to do, man. Oh yeah, a little bit of help sometimes mean a lot, man. Are there any toy stores anymore? I don't know. I'm sure there are for games. People always talking about Fortnite and what is it, PS6 or some shit. Nah, I don't know about no Toys R Us no more. Oh man, don't even get me started on the kites. I was a kite dude, right? My father used to teach us how to fly kites. My brother was real good at it. Cause this lunatic would go in there and cut mom's new sheet to make a tail for the kite. And man, it got so bad I would ditch school to fly my kite. I remember one time my brother had this big old giant kite and he used to fly that sucker way up in the air. And he had this thick ass string, not that cheap kite string. He had some thick ass like brown or beige, gold string. It was heavy duty. I did school and I threw his kite up in the air. That motherfucker got in the air, got to flying high as hell. And that motherfucker broke. That nigga kite probably was on the other side of Crenshaw. I was like, fuck, I'm finna get my ass beat. But I don't even think he tripped. I don't even remember nobody asking about that kite. But oh man, that motherfucking kite was way in the air and went way east. It had to cross Crenshaw. That shit probably landed in the V&Gs or the RTD bus station on Arlington and 54th. I used to get the cheap kites, the kind you could go buy from. You might be able to get a couple from Buddha Market or you get them from Zodi's. I used to have the cheap kites. Bro used to have the better kites. Man, that used to be fun though, flying them kites, man. We had some cool hobbies that was cheap back in the day, man. Bought my first house on 54th Street. That's right, Purple Rain. That's right, 54th and what? I never gangbanged. But my cousin took me in the jungle while I was blued up. I was nervous. Man. Zodi kites was the shit. Yeah, but I used to get the paper ones. Remember the paper ones that can bust real easy? Like the good ones was like some hard plastic, like plastic, right? Mine was paper. Always busting them motherfuckers. Gramercy, oh, down in the V&Gs. Oh man. Kev, did y'all play with slingshots? Hell yeah. Man, a slingshot is your first gun as a kid. Either that or a cap gun, dart guns. Uh, y'all played with yo-yos? I know some of y'all played jacks and hopscotch. Y'all played jacks and hopscotch, nigga. I tried to play tetherball one time. I ain't even gonna lie. They had a tetherball at 54th Street School when I was young. They had rings and shit. And I tried to go over there and play tetherball. I socked that ball so hard. And it came around that pole and hit me in the face. I was like, I'm cool on tetherball. This is a girl game. After I damn near knocked myself out, holy shit. Yeah, we had rings and shit. KM, was you cold at making planes as a kid? I was. I wouldn't say I was cold, but I knew how to make them. At first, I used to make like the square one and shit. But bro and other classmates, they make the long, skinny one that flew real good. So I had to learn how to make those. I got pretty good. I tell you what I was the best at. Remember we used to take some paper and make footballs? I used to could thump that football like pow, thump that thing clear across the teacher's head. And the teacher would be like, who did that? I don't know. Shit. I don't know who did that. I mean, to be a smart kid, I was kind of an asshole. I was kind of a bad kid to be a smart kid, man. It's crazy the stuff I used to do. I told y'all a story once, right? Yeah, maybe it's too managed for this audience. Cheaper, the PS5. Yeah. Paper footballs is classic, man. I'm telling you, man. We used to make them football. Could nobody thump as hard as me, man. I was pretty good at pencils too. Y'all used to play pencils. I miss playing kickball, man. I used to love kickball. We had quite a few good kickballers though, but I was probably top. I was probably top five in fifth grade and sixth grade. Maybe top three. Probably top three when I was in sixth grade. Top five in fifth grade. I was pretty good, but you had some dudes that was as good or better than me, maybe as far as kicking the ball, because I had hands. I could catch. Pencil break. That's what y'all called it. We called it pencils. Let's play pencils, fool. Once Pac-Man came out, Atari was in everybody's house. Suicide was a cold game if you played and weren't liked. Oh, Goob, I know they was on your ass. I know you was the worst suicide player. Everybody in Pomona or wherever you lived in the jungle, nigga. I know they was on your ass, Goob. That's how you start liking aliens, man. You got hit so hard with a ball one time, you looked up in the air, you were seeing stars, and you thought you seen a UFO. You was like, oh shit. The whole time I was thinking that shit came from PCP. When you hit that PCP, it wasn't that. It was playing suicide. It's a suicide. Man, I used to love, he said I was too fast. Pencils with the white bit ears on the cold. Remember when they came out with the rubber pencils? And you could bend it back a little more? Or did y'all use the big blue pencil, that big thick pencil? Niggas used to try to cheat, and I still used to beat them. Nigga. They had some game called Man or what? Man or Lope. I was clearing buildings with my kicks. They had some game called Man or Lope. Talk Damien Porter and Spody Face versus Whack and J Hood Squabble. I don't know if there's anything to talk about. Them fights don't hardly ever happen, man. The fights you be looking forward to don't ever happen. It be the fights where people can't fight to get the fights. You get all the dudes with no squabble to get to put the gloves on and get in the ring. How about butts up? What the hell is butts up, homie? Hold on, man. Oh, you got to clear that up. What's the butts up? Y'all was getting ready for the penitentiary early, huh? Nigga, put your butt up, nigga. So when you get to the pen, you already know how to do that shit. Whack ain't gonna fight, no. He got a crash dummy taking his phase for him. Whack a degenerate social misfit with the loud mouth and gonna stay elusive. Plus he working for the alphabet boys. Man, butts up is super diabolical. Like, nigga, we gotta come up with a new name for that shit. Man, butts up. Wowzers. Like hardball. When you lose, you squat and get the ball. I ain't never heard of that one. I would have been fucking niggas up. I wouldn't have had no friends, man. I would have been fucking niggas up. See, I think that's what Google was talking about, suicide. If people didn't like you, you was in trouble. That sounds like that type of game, man. I'm gonna take a hardball and knock your eyeball out. Your opinion on people being released from a 50-50 yard, man. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. If you a youngster and you an active game member, that shit is foo-foo. That shit's boo-boo. If you an older dude that already served many years on a level 4 and you trying to get home, your parents are old, sickly, dying, or nobody else to take over the house, the finances. Do what you gotta do, man, to get home, man. Like I told y'all before, my brother said, man, I just had to stay in here all my life. I'm not going to no 50-50. I'm not doing it. I ain't going no SNY. That's his opinion. And most riders are going to have that same opinion. But then you got some people that could think, creative thinking, people that are responsible, people that are now productive in society. Look at it like this. What are you proving by staying on a level 4 all your life? Like, nigga, you want to do 40 years on a level 4 when you could do about 30 and come home? So that's why I say when you're older, it's kind of different circumstances. But to call yourself a frontline rider, it's a black eye. Y'all play jail ball at school? I don't know what jail ball is either, man. We didn't play that where I was. He said thumbs up, 7 up. Man, if you ain't from Harlem or Trey 5-7, man, I don't know about that one. Man, my sister and them had a Ouija board. They used to scare the hell out of me. That fucking Ouija board at night in the closet or in the bathroom with the lights out and that Ouija board. But when everybody was gone, I go pull that Ouija board out to get rid of my fears. I go, man, this bullshit ass Ouija board, like you couldn't be scared of a Ouija board in the daytime or by yourself. But when you got some old ass sisters, 9 years, 7, 8 years older than you, talking about a fucking, what's her name? Not Medusa. I can't think of the name. Talking about worms coming out of her eyes and shit, and she gonna get you. Shit. For a motherfucker 3 or 4 years old, that was some scary shit, nigga. Red over, send Mac right over. What the fuck? Oh man, that was some crazy shit. They Bloody Mary. Was it Bloody Mary? I don't remember. It was Mary. Was it Mary Widow? Mary Widow, I think. Bloody Mary? It wasn't Mary Widow? Let me see if my sister. No, it's too late. It's past midnight where she at. Mary, it was Mary Widow. Mary Widow. Come and get this little bad boy. Had to be blood. I think it was Mary Widow, bro. Maybe my sister and them had the wrong name or some shit. Somebody said it was Mary Weather. It was Mary Widow. I guess every house had a different name for it. Saying nobody Mary 3 times in the mirror. Man, it was crazy, man. I remember we went to Stockton, so I must have been about 6 years old, maybe 7. No, I couldn't have been 7 because my grandmother moved to California. 73. I was about 5 years old. Maybe 4, because we got pictures that say 1972 and 1973. So I was 4 or 5 years old. We went to my grandmother's house, and she had a couple mirrors in the bathroom, and they took me in the bathroom and got to saying all that shit. I was scared as hell. I was crying and shit, and they got mad at me because I was crying. And then they got in trouble. They had to go in the girl's room and go to bed, and they was mad at me. And I'm like, the fuck y'all mad at me for? I don't want no motherfucking monster, no ghost, no lady with worms and blood coming out her eyes coming to get me, motherfucker. Man, see, at that time, I had never witnessed no real violence other than mama throwing shit at my daddy. So I didn't know to go grab a knife or, you know what I'm saying, or a bat or a crowbar or even a screwdriver. I didn't know about all that back then. So hell yeah, I was scared as a motherfucker, man. I grew up scared of the dark, man. I swear to God, I used to go to sleep with my pistol until one day, I was about 18 years old, maybe. I woke up and I had moved my damn pistol, and I had the what do you call that motherfucker that you pull back? And I was like, oh, hell no. Fuck no. Hell no. The gun got to go up under the bed or in the drawer now. I can't be sleeping with no gun out like that, and I'm fucking moving the gun in my sleep. Shit. Fuck around and commit suicide. The hammer. There you go, man. I fucking pulled the hammer back on a was it a 38 or a 22? I think it was a 22. I was like, man, I can't do that no more. Can you do a video of the mental disabilities gang members that you ran across? Of the mental disabilities? You bet not have been a gang member with mental disability. I mean, we all had mental problems. We all was sick. But if you mean like some real serious problems, man, shit. I don't know what you was doing gang bang. There was a few though in the county jail, man, in the Dean module and shit. I don't know. I don't know about a video like that. They gonna say I'm picking on the retarded. What up with it, Watts District? Yeah, you told me Freddie Freeman walk off. You told me. That was good. That's what's up. Freddie always been that type of guy. Make me miss Gary Sheffield. Gary Sheffield, I believe he won a game for the Dodgers 1-0. And I think he won 2-1 for us with a walk-off. Freddie Freeman's a clutch hitter. He gonna retire though. He gonna go kick it with his wife and kids after this season. He's looking for short bus gangbangers. You had a lot of white folks on the short bus. You had dudes with Down syndrome on the short bus. But your average person, the majority, everybody was gonna get on a regular bus. You see that new wave series Snoop Dogg been putting out recently, showing a lot of new talent from Long Beach. I seen one. I didn't know that was something that he does normally. No, I didn't know all that, but I seen one. First, he grabbed the YouTubers first. Remember, he had the YouTubers on. K-Mac wasn't invited. K-Mac ain't never invited to shit. Ain't nobody gonna invite K-Mac to nothing. Shout out to Chico Bean and Mike Epps, though. I don't care what they say. I'm riding with the big homie. I had a homie named Dum Dum from 190. Hated calling him that. I want to say it was a famous dude from Inglewood that was called Dum Dum before he changed his name. Spurs lost again. Oh, for real? Who they lose to? When they play yesterday? Somebody gotta do it. Kyle Tucker, for sure, ain't doing nothing. Just glad the play's halfway decent defense over in the right field. Yeah, man, I ain't sold on Kyle Tucker. Y'all know that. Knicks 2 up. I'm still for Spurs. That's right. You're going to die with the Spurs because they not coming back. True story. I was in the GATE program. Dude who sat next to me was well-known G from Nutty. Can you explain to me what the GATE program is? Is that like for smart people? I saw the new wave with Raz Kass and Crooked Eye rapping on IG. New York going crazy right now, as they should. They're going to go crazier when Donald Trump's in the building. Yeah, the youth is showing up in Wemby, that's for sure. I'm out. Peace. Have a good one, man. Have a good one. Have a great one. Gifted and talented. Oh, gifted and talented. God damn, man. Yeah, you got to be gifted to be gifted and talented. Yeah, for sure. That was fire, Antoine. God damn, I've been on here for an hour already. That's crazy. Seemed like I just got on. Who want to go talk sports? Y'all want to talk sports on the other channel? Or y'all cool with staying right here? I'm not from the Crenshaw district, but I love the movement in the early 80s and early 90s. What movement in the early 80s and early 90s? Please explain to me. We had a movement in the early 80s and early 90s. You talking about Crenshaw Boulevard with the lowriders, the women, the fly girls with the bamboo earrings? Netflix needs to invite KMA. I was going to say something that ain't cool, but I'm going to start him out right now. He said, yeah, he's still here. Yeah, Crippo's still here, man. He chilling, man. They was chasing some dudes in Spurs jersey through Manhattan yesterday. Damn. Good luck with that. I seen him giving a Spurs fan a hard time. M80. Damn. Spurs fans will be all right. They better come back stronger next year. I get tired of seeing remakes of movies and shows. Oh man, I do remakes on videos over here, Sleepy. You don't like the remade videos over here, man? Keep it popping on this channel. I'll try. Thanks, Craig Johnson. I'll try. He talking about Boys in the Hood movie. Kev. Oh, that was a movement? Kev, did you see who I told you my big brother is? Nah, when'd you do that? No, I'm talking about Rich Rowland hitting them licks. Oh, you sitting on the bankroll? Oh, all right. Oh, man, I don't know, man. That movement go back to the mid-70s, homie. Mid-70s, before it was the term Rich Rowland, man. That's just how it was over there. That's why I never really understood when people talk about nice houses, green grass, palm trees, two-parent households. We was brought up over there hitting licks, man. You was gonna hit some kind of lick. That was just, I ain't gonna say it was mandatory, but it was almost impossible not to do it. Because the same dudes you putting in work with, same dudes you writing on the wall with, same dudes you packing niggas out with, same dudes you running through rival hood socking on niggas with, is gonna rob something eventually. And that shit's like crack. Once you rob something, man, you almost become addicted to that shit. And our hood had nothing but jackers, man. We had so many jackers, homie. So that was a movement before the late 80s and early 90s. That shit go back to the 70s, homie. They was robbing banks. I never robbed a bank. But they was robbing a lot of banks, post offices. Man, they robbed post offices from the mid-70s to the mid-90s over there, man. Shit, damn, a lot of people carjacked. I mean, you would carjack somebody just on accident, man. Take their chain by accident. You know, you would set out to beat people up and it turned to a robbery. So if that's what you're talking about, that shit been around here. My brother Ron, he went to the Navy back in 86 or 87, all right? T-Loke is a good dude. Which T-Loke you talking about? T-Loke from where? Is Big Keystone gonna stop by anytime soon? I don't know, bro. Getting someone for those gold D's. Well, you know, a lot of people didn't even have gold D's at first. A lot of people just had the chrome D's. Yeah, that's my young rider today. It's 165 Hood Day. Shout out to the Nutty Buddies. One couldn't stop. It's like he had a disease. Robbed another and another. Slick Rick. I'm from Dago. The homies hit a coin collection shop and came up big time. But one of the little homies got smoked. That's cold. Everybody talk about all these movies we should do and stuff like that. That'd be a cold movie, man. Some real live gang members that used to hit licks and your homies get taken down, like Set It Off. But it'd be real cold to see how the crew ends up over like a damn near a 40-year career. You know what I mean? Y'all start out at about 15 years old. Where they at 55? That would be a cold ass movie. You know, gifted and talented. That's what's up, man. Gifted and talented. Gate, got you, man. There's been so many big licks hit over the years, from the 30s to the 60s. I'm sure everywhere else too, but some of the more famous licks came from the 30s to the 60s. Some really, really good licks that hit the news and dudes didn't get caught or might have got caught. No, C-Mac didn't show up. I don't think he had plans of no rescheduling either. Uh, I don't know. It was just a weird situation where I felt the vibe that he might not come on, so I hit him up because he didn't hit me up. And he said he had a business with a B. He had a business situation. And shit, that's all she wrote. So wasn't no let's reschedule, wasn't no my bad, my fault, I apologize. All hood, we could do it together. Wasn't none of that. So I don't ever think the intention was really pure. Maybe he just wanted to pull up on the pull up. T-Lo, that is my guy. KM, out to all the members you interviewed, or no, who would have the best movie? Man, it would depend on who produced the movie. Because I don't know, Keith Stone don't really paint his story as a movie, but his stories would have movies inside of movies. Cutes paints a vivid picture, so I'm sure Cutes could have a good movie. Munson should have a really, really good movie. From Monsters video, I don't really, from the interview, I don't really see a really good movie. I could see a comedy movie where he talk about the homie say, they go to feds. You know, I could see some funny like Friday type shit movie. But in order to make a good movie, you know, that Venice Shoreline could probably be a good movie. Raymond Washington come from the east side over to Venice, the shores, come pull up in the park. Like, nigga, y'all gonna be Crips. And they run Raymond off. And they right there on the bleachers. Man, that would be hard. That would be like a black exploitation movie. Back in the day, a bunch of black kids with afros, starched Levi's and shit, sitting in the park by the gym, drinking beers and smoking weed, and a dude just pull up on them. They run him up out of there, and he become that one dude that people idolized or wanted to be like or wanted to kill. Like he left a legacy so huge that he started a whole movement from LA to Compton, and the movement continues all the way through the country. AC Babalouie would be a good movie too. Who would narrate the movie? Babalouie can take you through YA. Babalouie could take you through YA. Different dudes coming in there having to fight the blood. Some dudes not claiming. They go home and now they hard. Think he talking about Mo was in the gate. Yes, them 40 ounces of that old E. But I'm gonna tell y'all know I'm biased, right? Oh yeah, Little Doc would be a bomb ass movie. But don't forget about the monster, nigga. Monster goes to school to be a straight A student, try to make his mama happy. Ends up looking up to the niggas in the trench coats with the shotguns in their coats and the blue rags. Ends up banging, moves out the house at 17, got a girlfriend from Hoover. The war breaks out with the A-Tray gangsters. Somebody comes to get him, busts on him. Y'all can't see that as a movie? That's a hard-ass movie. The Monsters Crimes from A-Tray Gangster. He goes to prison, does a life sentence. He's in there in the riots. He don't fall to the pressures of CCO and Blue Notes or BGF. Straight crippin', cool with it. You don't think that would be a good one? Well, if not, nigga, I got the best movie out of all of them. Doe-Eye, man. Doe-Eye movie would be off the chain, man. Doe-Eye engaged in the beginning of that war, man. Some treacherous, some hardcore activity. Rockhead would be cool. I had an idea. Well, Nugget tells such good stories. I don't know if I don't picture, like, Nugget don't come to mind when I think of movie. I don't think of movie when I think of Nugget. But he could put down a cold demonstration. He'd be a good character in the movie, telling all them stories. Him and Monster Cody talked about taking after dudes in cartoons and dudes in Chicago doing drive-by shootings and cars going 10 miles an hour and shit. Now, one of the most wicked movies, I wouldn't go see it, will be Too Pretty Kenny. The Bully, I might watch the movie up until Bully when Too Pretty Kenny say, I got him, shoot the dice, Bully. I'm walking out after that because I don't want to see the scene. I don't want to see the scene where they got the raping the dude, man. I don't want to see the scene where they all up in the house taking turns wearing the boy out after they done tied him up. Some of the YouTubers would like that movie. They'd do a review on that movie. You had that movie on YouTube, niggas would be telling you play by play of that movie. They be like, y'all seen the Too Pretty Kenny leaves Compton episode? Man, that movie was good. They be detailing what happened. Be telling you what his rim looked like. Be telling you where the fool nutted at. They love them type of stories on YouTube, dog. Bird and the Slauson era will go hard. What it do, Big Kid, man? Yeah, if you want to do the Social Club era. Mm-hmm. Nixon too. Man, we see all kind of dudes reacting to that video, man. This sounds good. Crip 5 will be a good action flick. Magnificent Seven might be a good flick, man. They grow up around Tookie and Donald Archie, hanging out with Raymond Washington, going to the Mecca on the west side, running with the leader on the east side, going to Compton to hang with the Comptons. Man, Cute's Magnificent Seven story might be pretty damn good too, man. Who else did we interview that'll make a good movie? What about old boy from the U.S. Boys? They say they went to jail in Long Beach. That might be a good movie, huh? You ever go to First Street East Coast? I told a story about going over there in the Quattro Flats by where the East Coast was at. But yeah, I've been over there. I didn't hang over there, didn't frequent over there, nothing like that. Pretty Boy story. Oh yeah, I forgot all about Pretty Boy. Pretty Boy will rank around Monster Cody's, I guess. Monster, just the way Monster tell the stories, make his story impeccable. It will rank him above most anyone else because he had a good memory and he actually well him and Cutes could break shit down real good. Yeah, I was just saying that B60. Spooktown would be a good movie. I don't really remember a lot of what he said, so Volcano in my mind, a good movie doesn't come to mind right away. I have to go back over his dialogue. That shot was crazy in '83. Car broke down, never saw nothing like 50 pieces around car. I was 6. Pretty Boy could have been a rock star. Absolutely. He could have played with Elvis Presley or somebody. OG Hawk movie turned heads. All right, OG Hawk. Honestly, Raymond's Tookie and Mac Thomas story and how they came together collectively, even with differences, could have a powerful message. Oh, I didn't interview OG Saint Turtle. The question was other people that I interviewed. The Michael Jackson movie out now has a Crip part in it. Cat Caesar, or oh yeah, Cat Caesar. He didn't tell. It wasn't exciting the way he told the story, but the info inside that story was pretty damn good. But shit, what about Miz? Miz could probably have a good movie too, man. Miz movie could be called Chaos. Just that section right there, that little section right there, man. South of Manchester, how it just blew up and broke off into branches, and the smaller gangs in the area got engulfed into the bigger gangs. The fallout with 9-9, A-Tray Gangster, hooking up with the 60s, the other side of 9-0. Early friends like the Four-Tray Gangsters and the East Coast Crips. Miz could actually have a really good movie if you dig into what his story was really about. And so now you join up with the Rolling 60s. Like, how does this happen? And now you join up with the Rolling 60s, and that's pretty much all she wrote. Now, y'all pretty much share all the same enemies. Y'all welcoming each other's hood throughout the existence. I think that would be a good one. So, did AC come up with Pudding? Well, AC didn't move to Compton until later. Pudding was already established over there. But yeah, they ran together. AC talked about Pudding in some of his interviews. Did you ever get to meet Big Sidewinder? I never met Big Sidewinder, no. Man, I love my wife. You name it, everybody I didn't interview. Can you name somebody that I did interview, my brother? I ain't interviewed none of them dudes, man. Yeah, Doc would be pretty damn good. It would be pretty good. Does what is on the hat matter more than the color of it? I think the hat kind of got to coincide a little bit. That's a good question, man. I don't know, man. I think the color means a lot, and then the letter like defines it. Like if I got on a red S hat, not too many people probably gonna trip. They might wonder if I'm from Swan or something. But if you got that blue S hat on, man, it's almost like war. You know, if depending the area you in. If you in Compton, you from South Side. If you in LA, you from 60s. If you are in Midtown, I guess you from Schoolyard. If you in Pomona, you from Centown. You know, hard to get up out of that. Tyrone Tate movie. Oh yeah, Tyrone Tate. Too Pretty Kenny Wood. Oh hell no. Your feed must be late or something. Yep, Terry Carter. Terry Carter built my homeboy Lowrider. I see Terry Carter in Inglewood on, I think, is that Sentinel or Manchester? I think that's Manchester. Yeah, that's Manchester. I see Terry Carter all the time. How about Keith Petler? I really don't even remember a lot of Keith Petler's interview, but starting out on the west side would be good. You know, somebody just texted me. Y'all know a good movie nobody mentioned? But his is actually going to be a movie. Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle's story could be a movie, and it's going to be a movie. Nipsey will be on the big screen. Michael Concepcion on Big James or Big James. I never interviewed Big James Miller or Michael Concepcion. Now that I really think about it, Big Miz, AC Moses. You said Lil Doc, I gotta come back with Doe Eye and Mumpy. Just because those are some real war. Those will be some shoot 'em up, bang bang, and you still get some cerebral people. You know, it won't be a nonsense ass movie. It'd be a legitimate, go hard, front line, going through the system, getting shot on the street. You know what I mean? Type of movie. You heard Nip new song? What Lady OG story do you think could have a good movie, Cam? Bonnie Williams. Cartoon, I would low key watch also. OG Cutes and Tony Stacy. I mean, y'all bringing out some names. Shit, basically, y'all saying the whole catalog could be a movie. That's basically what y'all saying in so many words. What about Cool and them? What about Bebop? What about Stutterbox? What about Frog? I know you knew Alvin Transvant and his sister, Cynthia. Alvin, Mike T. They got a sister named Cynthia. KM, your story could be a movie, Loki. Of course it could, man. Of course it could. You know, that was my dream. My dream was not necessarily my story, but the book, man. Turn my book into a damn movie, man. We about What about Sinbad from Fortray, if not mentioned already? Nobody mentioned Sinbad. Ron, another one. Like I said, basically y'all saying the whole catalog could be a movie. We'd have to do seasons, right? Alfred Pygmy, that's another one. Alfred Pygmy. Pygmy's story would be good because he knew about Raymond Washington, Mac Thomas. He could bring in Tyrone Tate, the bishops, probably Honcho, Wayne, and Arthur Day. Shit, there you go, right there. The Honcho movie would be off the hook. Honcho movie, man. Honcho say, when Raymond Washington sicked the baby Crips on you, oh, it was over. It was over. So let's go over Honcho real quick. Honcho's gonna have Raymond Washington having them dudes marching, teaching them niggas how to bang. He gonna have the horses in there. Honcho gonna have the horses in that joint. Mac Thomas brother, Salty, Tookie. When they draw down on Tookie, he say the West Side ain't running nothing over there in the Grandies. He gonna have your guy Rebo. He gonna have, man, he got everybody. Bitter Dog Bruno. He gonna have everybody in that joint. Alvin told me he was the best wide receiver at Dominguez that Dominguez ever had. I was thinking the whole lineup starting with Bird and bringing the present with Nipsey. What about Bodacious from Neighborhood Compton? Y'all didn't like that? Baby Gangster from Santana. What about Gangster could put a good movie out. Y'all sleeping on Honcho though, man. The death of Honcho brother Kenny started a massacre on the east side. The Grandies or the Red House could be a good backup for a movie. Lots of people passed through those places. hmm Always speak on the dudes. What about the females? The lats, homegirls, for real though. Well, I mean, like, who we gonna name? Sylvia Nunn, Cynthia Nunn? Because first they said who I interviewed. So who did I interview? I interviewed Cynthia Nunn, Cheetah, Bonnie Williams. We just spoke on Bonnie Williams. I didn't interview Del Dog. Man, Wimby, soft as hell. We want to talk about Wimby. Wimby, soft as hell. He choked and he threw that game away. Yeah. Oh, Blue. A lot of people was mad at the Blue interview though. They didn't really certify Blue. I didn't interview Freeway Rick. A proper movie giving Raymond Washington as the founder is needed. He's the catalyst. Well, obviously they don't want to do that, but it may happen. Yeah, I said Bonnie off the top when y'all said female. Can you imagine Raymond Washington wrestling with the girls on the West Side? Raymond was probably trying to see which one of them liked him. Raymond was probably getting his feels on while they rolling and tumbling over the grass. Six Shakur. All right, yeah, I forgot about her. I'm Six Shakur from Bloodstone Villain. Slow 4-1. I didn't interview Slow. The question was who I interviewed. I never interviewed Slow. But now, just talking about women in general, shit, we got to go to the Playboys for old girl from Playgirl Gangster. We got to go get her. We got to go get Chrissy from the 30s, Harlem Crip Chrissy. A lot of people think or thought that Set It Off was based on her story. What about the real Crip Connie from Compton? What about the original East Side? Damn, their name slipped my mind right now. I just talked about Blue. They didn't certify Blue's interview. I just talked about Blue from Fido's. Crip Crazy was a dime in high school. Clean from Broadway Gangster. 80th Like. Yeah, homie, Meat always been neighborhood block Crip. Mike T always been a neighborhood block Crip. Lala. I never interviewed Lala. Crazo. Kev Mac checking in. Young Cash, what up with it? Kev, what's the lady name you interviewed who had on the bucket hat? I think she from Santana. You talking about Diane? Turtle and Whiskey sister. Yep. She probably have a good story from a woman's point of view. Have a female growing up with two brothers. Brother getting money, brother flashing on pops, pops teaching them how to be real businessmen. Whiskey goes to the pen, gets involved with the homies from CCO. Straight Rider. Diane can have a good story, good movie. Yeah, they mentioned Crip Crazy. Yeah, they mentioned Crip Crazy from Palm Oaks. I can definitely write a backstory for Rebo. Only those who know him or watched your interview would know. Oh, I didn't tell you his brother reached out to me the other day. He said on behalf of the family they would like to thank me for the Rebo interview. And he wouldn't have wanted nobody else to do that interview with Rebo, and he would love to take me to lunch one day. Uh, and that's what it's all about with these stories. When we start covering people that's sick or passed, and give the family something to be happy about and watch, see, reminisce over. Feel me? What about non-black G's, Kev? Even though you probably haven't interviewed any. Nah, man. What's up, Kev Mac? Checking in this thing. What up, Watts District? I thought you already checked in, homie. Big Lynn would be a female with a good interview. Rufus Porter made up a song, Crip Dog. That's the Watts Stacks. What's wrong with you, boy? Hey, Granardo. What's wrong with you, boy? Mama said, you're going to be part of something. Oh, man. Big Rebo, man. Damn, Big Rebo. Craig Craddock and his brother story. I didn't interview him. That's Alex Alonso. But Craig Craddock would have a good story. The problem is, it would be like your typical black movie. As soon as it come on, the star of the movie gets killed. You know, Craig Craddock got killed in the beginning, man. A lot of people never even met Craig Craddock. A lot of people were scared of him when he was living. What about Kitchen Mo? Y'all don't think Kitchen Mo could put together a good movie? Kitchen Mo said he was in the crib margin. A dude dissed him, and he dissed back. That was some funny shit. That was the funniest shit, man. I ain't never afraid to say my name. My name Keith Mosley. That was classic. Kel Mag, what's cracking? Checking in from the 111 neighborhood. Cut real. What up with it? What up with it? Original neighborhood on the west side. We need to find original Crip 5, OC5. I got one. I got him online. He told me it was all good a couple times, but I'm talking about the main one, the original one. But a third party say he want a bank. He want a bank for the story, man. So I think Crip 5 gonna die with that story, homie. I interviewed Slick. I interviewed that dude that Bam don't like, American Cholo. Interviewed a dude from Matavia. Interviewed a dude from the Green Light Gang. That's 4, right? I would hear them talk about Big Woody too. Never met him either. Yeah, I had the pleasure of meeting Big Woody, man, in several different places. Crenshaw, at Money Mike's shop, Black Dog from 111's funeral, at Sag's sister's birthday party. Woody was all right with me, man. Woody was all right. Whatever happened to dude from neighborhood Compton Crip? I always forget his name. Dark skinned dude, man. Met him up at Money Mike's shop. Yeah. Woody is the general. That's why beefing is stupid, man. Beefing is stupid with most hoods. I ain't gonna say all hoods, cause some hoods, once you start beefing, y'all basically sworn enemies. But most hoods, man, it ain't nothing that can't be worked out, man. I say that to say some generals, some generals that been in the penitentiary during the war years, man, would come through to visit the homie Money Mike, and everything was copacetic. Everything was cool, man. Everything was gravy, homie. We could all jump in the same car. We could all go in the same room, same garage, whatever. And it was all good, man. You know, a lot of beefs just carry on because of stupidity and ego. The white fight met cuz 1973. Sag, you never sent me the picture with Turtle's handwriting, man. Dark Side 40s checking in. What up, Worcester? What up, Dark Side? Dark Side, what up, man? Your homeboy quit no jumper, huh? Man, I miss my boy, Stony Boy, man. Stony Boy was the homie for real, man. Yes, the white, the homie been going over his house since the 80s. We got Compton in the house, y'all. We got the Comptons in the house tonight, man. Crippo, you gonna get on the grill, homie? Man, I'm glad the 40s and 60s beef got squashed on Hood. Did it get squashed completely? Or is it just fizzling out? Because even when, you know, brothers wasn't seeing eye to eye, you still had 40s that came to the hood and kicked it. You still had homies that still did business with dudes from 40s. So, you know, sometimes to the outside world, shit look worse than it is. And inside the family, man, sometimes, you know, it's directed at certain individuals. It's not directed at the whole set, you know. Because you got to realize some dudes grow up together, man. Some dudes got the utmost love and respect for one another. You probably did time together, went to school together, sold dope together, low ride together, ran trains on women together. You know what I mean? Put in work together. All right, you gonna cook? Oh shit, it's on, it's on, it's on. It's gonna be good. Looks like you ready for nighty night there, Kev. Um, Not really, but shit, I'm going on 2 hours, so yeah, I'm gonna get off this mug. Little Caesar story would definitely be inspiring. Yeah, yeah, Little Caesar. What would make Little Caesar's story so good? It would be more of a West Side story. Because you got Inglewood fighting the A-Tray gangsters in the 60s, and they didn't know who was who. They just knew you was a Crip. They assumed you was from A-Tray gangster. And so they front line against two sets that went to war, like a serious long war. And they on the border of both. That would be a good story. Come on Northwood and Caldwell, corner of Northwood and Caldwell. Are the 120s considered neighborhood? No, they are not neighborhood. And to the fools with a big old S on the end. The 30s, the 40s, the 60s, the 90s are not deuce, are not 2 times. There is no deuce car when it comes to the O's, the Rollins, or the neighborhoods. I don't know why y'all keep spreading that false info all over the place. I don't know why y'all making flyers and books about that shit. Y'all don't know what you're talking about, man. Stay out of gang business. If you're not going to get it right, leave it alone. Oh, man, don't do me like that, homie. Don't do me like that, homie. I'll bring what you call them plastic bowls, nigga. It'll be the first time in the history Cad-Mac show up with plastic bowls, nigga. That spicy spaghetti. I got to have my own take-home bowl to put in the freezer, nigga. No, you didn't say that. My man got me blushing over here, man. I can't wait to that day. Shit. Mm. Facts, 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 facts. Was what Crip said. Yeah, so you got the gear gangs, claim deuce. You got the four deuces who are not part of the neighborhood car. You got the six deuce East Coast. I don't know nothing about them claiming them or the Q102s having a car, a deuce car. You got the 11 deuce neighborhoods on the east side, which is probably where all this bullshit and mistakes are coming from. They 11 deuce neighborhoods. They not 60s, 30s, 40s, 90s. Uh-uh. That's they thing. They deuces. They also neighborhoods though. Y'all be making shit up as you go along, and then you throw that shit on Los Angeles. We don't need no motherfucker 3,000 miles away telling us what car we in or who we get along with. The four deuces is down with the four trays and the four eights, in case you didn't know. Then you got five deuce Broadways, ain't got nothing to do with neighborhood. You got six deuce Brims, ain't got nothing to do with neighborhood crip or rolling O's. You got nine deuce Hoovers, ain't got nothing to do with neighborhoods or O's. I feel you, Young Cash. I feel you. I would see Modog mobbing up Caldwell. That's from that movie. Hoover Deuce? What movie? Nah, these motherfuckers is writing this shit everywhere, homie. I don't know where they get that shit from. Social media got some clowns too comfortable getting knee deep in everybody's business. Kev is card, not car, just playing. Well, it's actually both. You know what I mean? You pull a card on somebody. You pulling a card like a foul on somebody. The car is who you roll with. You getting in the car. You're not getting in the card. Have you ever got in a card before? Have you ever been in a card before? You've been in a car before though, right? So you're getting in the car. The card is when you pulling something, pulling a foul or something. Hilltop Crips, always somebody doing goofy stuff. Yeah, you're right about that. Mm. My great grandpa lived in Lantana on Caldwell. Bro, I'm from down south, and a lot of people aren't in the card. Hey man, get them wheels rolling and get in the core. The YNs say cord instead of core. I don't know what the hell be going on nowadays, man. Let me go sit my old ass down in a corner and put me on timeout. I don't know what the hell the YNs are saying. Now, if somebody gonna pull your whole card, or you gonna play the neighborhood card, I get that. But we not in a card. We not in a card. Hey, Robert, Richard, Michelle, you up late? What you and your man doing? Rubbing on each other's thigh on the couch? Y'all sitting there drinking wine, rubbing on each other's legs and shit. You scratching his shins with your toenails, Michelle? Uh, my girl, man, trained, lived in your hood. I remember moving to LA for high school from Miami with a mouth full of gold, and 2,000 dudes at Dorsey looked at me like I was an alien. They probably was trying to figure out if you was awake, homie. Remember, you got them sleepy eyes, man. They ain't trying to figure out how you walking with your eyes closed. They probably thought you was a black Japanese. Probably trying to figure out if you was related to Naomi Osaka or some shit. They couldn't figure out if Bruce Lee had a baby by the girl down the street or what. Oh, sleepy eyed ass. Did you play sports at Dorsey? Playing footsie. What up, Shotty Mac? What up, homeboy? Hope all is well on your end, homeboy. So back to the brother that asked if I was going to talk about the fights. Do y'all really expect there to be a fight? Are y'all really expecting there to be a fight? If so, they're going to have to do a lot of planning and working shit out. Because I know one thing. Spody and J Hood ain't fighting if they got to rely on the other two dudes, the top of the card. That shit ain't finna happen, man. I don't see that shit happening. I fell for the cartoon 600 fight, man. And then I fell for the 600 cowboy fight, man. I ain't falling for no more fights, my nigga. You never get me falling for another fight on this joint. He said it's gonna be AI fights pretty soon. Maybe we can learn how to work them robots and go squabble our robots, man. Facts. None of them fights happen. Dude on Facebook put that out about them being deuces. Man, I'm seeing a lot of that shit on me. I'm seeing a lot of stuff. You know, people send me shit all day. I can't even check all my messages in one day. I get so many messages. And I'm like, damn, who putting out all this false information, man? This nigga making like whole pages with pictures and typing this shit. Well, he probably using AI. Yeah. Hey, Southside, I got a question, Crip. And any other Crip in this joint. Any OG Crips? Maybe dude from Swamp up in here? Maybe some Park Village up in here? Oh, SAG might still be up in here. I got a question, man. A serious question for you Crips, man. If you were OBG on up, I got a question for you. Man, I can't find that motherfucker. Maybe if I put my glasses on. Hmm. All right, I found it. Here's the question. Y'all ready? No gang members in here. Here go the question. Who is Willie D? Do y'all know Willie D. Davison? Anybody know Willie D. Davison? Like, who is Willie D. Davison, y'all? Can y'all explain that to me? Who that is? Guess can't nobody answer the question. Huh? Well, y'all answer my question. Y'all can't answer it. Shit. Nobody know who Willie D. Davison is. I'll tell y'all who Willie D. Davison is. In what post? In what post? Ghetto Boys, the rapper Ghetto Boys. Man, you niggas don't know Willie D, nigga? Willie D started the Crips, fool, with his two partners, Tookie Williams and Raymond Washington. Man, how y'all don't know Willie D? How y'all don't know Willie D? Cuz he started the Crips. Willie D started the Crips, fool. Them niggas talking about rappers and running back. Hey, man, y'all scared to answer the question, man. How y'all don't know who Willie D is? You niggas don't know your G homie Willie D? I'm mad at y'all for not knowing that. You need a DP for that, homie? Nah, you don't need a DP. The nigga that put that out, that's spreading this news, need a DP. Like, who was the nigga that did that? He said the Raiders running back. Nigga, this nigga started the Crips, cuz. Let me tell you who he. Oh, let me see what it say. The co-founders of the Crips are Stanley Tookie Williams, Raymond Washington, and Willie D. Willie D, nigga, Willie D started the Crips. I don't know. The Trays are gangster focused. The Trays focus on the gangster through power, respect, and reputation. They favorite numbers are 3 and 8. So you just gonna make the Trays like 3 and 8. Like, what do you think the 4 Trays and the 5 Trays got to say about that? They symbol is a tray and a pitch. That's all I needed to hear. They symbol is a tray and a pitchfork. I ain't never seen no nigga with no pitchfork for the tray. I don't know, homie. I don't know. The neighborhood are focused on unity through the community. Their numbers are the deuce and the O. Nigga, that's 20s, fool. You talking about the Outlaw Bloods, the Neighborhood Bloods, or the Long Beach 20s. Dude, somebody got to find these people and make them stop, homie. Somebody got to find these people, man. They putting out whole pages. Whole pages of your Crip history, nigga. They putting out, man, somebody got to put an end to that stuff, man. Oh, I hit 2 hours. I'm out of here. Hey, y'all have a good one, man. Shout out to Willie D. Davidson. Shout out to the neighborhoods that claim deuces and O's, man. Shout out to the Trays and the Eights. I'm out of here. Y'all have a good one, man. Peace.